Hi guys, welcome to this session of automation testing for web-based or browser-based application and tools. So we will be discussing today about Selenium and Selenium software suites. Alright, so here are the topics of today. Selenium introduction, what is Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, what is Selenium Grid, and then finally a quick demo. But before we move to Selenium, let's understand the challenges that we face during application testing and how Selenium is going to help simplifying this process, right? So I have a small form here. Let's have a look. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, here is a small form. So this could be written in any language, right? It could be Java, it could be PHP or anything. Now, imagine you have to test the functionality of this form. So what would you do? You would test, you would collect the screenshots, you have to prepare a report. So every level you have to test, right? So imagine you do not have any automation tool. So before or Selenium or anything, so you have to do it manually, right? You have to load all the transaction manually, create the report of whether the code is successful or fail, and maintain the screenshot for each validation. So just think a scenario where there is hundreds of such codes you need to validate. This is the point where Selenium would be helping you to automate this whole process and save a lot of time and efforts. So let's understand what is Selenium, guys. It's an automation testing tool, right? It actually a set of software tool which will help automate the web browser. As you can see in this slide, it supports multiple programs like Java, PHP, Python. It supports almost all the operating system where you can deploy like Windows, Linux, or Mac, and all kind of browsers that could be Firefox, Internet Explorer, Chrome, Opera, any. So in any browser, on any platform, on any operating system, you can test any language of your program. And so I hope you understand now what is Selenium. So let's understand what is Selenium software suite. Well, it's a combination of 4 components: Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium Grid, and well, there is one component that is called Selenium RC, which is no longer being used. But we'll have a little idea about Selenium RC as well. So let's start with Selenium IDE. So Selenium IDE is basically a Firefox plugin. This is used to create and execute the test cases. It records and playback the web session which user had with the web browser. So I would call it more like a record and play tool. And the best part is you can also export the Selenium script in any language or format of your choice. So let's look how Selenium IDE works. So I would show you my Firefox browser. So this is my Firefox web browser. As you can see on the right hand side on the top, the Selenium IDE plugin that I have already installed. You can download it from the selenium.org website, all right, and you can install it. So once installed, you can get onto this dashboard. There you can see on the right hand side on the top, there is a record button. So let's start. So we are recording now. So what we want to record, I'll put a website name here. Okay, let's try Flipkart, my favorite. Okay, so flipkart.com. Oops, I need to put their HTTP. Perfect. So let's start recording. Now you can see we are on the website here. Okay, and we can browse something. I will look for some sports shoes. Okay, so here we go. Okay, sports shoes. It's a little slow today. Let me try. Okay, great. So now here we are in the sports shoes section. You can see all the shoes are getting displayed here. So before I slip into the shopping mode, I should get out of here. Okay, so all right. So now you can see all the commands here. For example, I'll stop this recording first. Okay. It's taking a while to stop. Seems. Yes, it's a stop now. All right. So now let's see these commands. So you can see all these commands here that for each and every action that we did on the website. Okay. For example, this is how where we open the browser. This we clicked. Everything is here. So okay, now we can run this test, or I'll say replay them. So let's replay, and you can see everything the same. All those steps that we did is replaying here, right? So this is how we went on the website, and this would launch our shoe section, and it would take us to that screen again. So basically, Selenium IDE would help you to record a session on the web browser. So let's assume that you are trying to test an application. So you can run that application, or the I would say web application, and it would record every steps that which command was executed, and as a result what happened. So you don't have to record each and every step separately, or the screenshots of the report, right? So this would create a kind of video which all the steps were commands were executed and what was the result of that command. And best part is it supports various languages also. So but let's understand, Selenium IDE is only good for prototyping bait, not for development, and it lacks many features, and it supports only Firefox, right? So now let's move to Selenium WebDriver. So unlike IDE, which records and plays, Selenium WebDriver is a programming interface to create and execute test cases. The test cases can be created using WebDriver elements. Since it's a programming interface which has classes, jar files, it needs to call inside the IDE for the test script development. How it will called inside an IDE, we will see during the demo session with Eclipse IDE, right? So WebDriver is a small server ideal for testing only on local machine. But if you want to test on remote machines, we would recommend to use Selenium RC server with Selenium WebDriver. While testing on remote machine, WebDriver sends command to Selenium RC server, and Selenium RC server is then automate the browser or the remote server. right? So now assume you have a scenario where you have to run this script on multiple browsers and multiple operating system. In that case, you would need Selenium Grid. So guys, now we know Selenium IDE, which is used to record and play browser um, only on Firefox, right? But Selenium WebDriver, which is used to create test script and run on the same machine or the local machine. Selenium RC, which is used to run the test cases on the remote machine. Selenium Grid, that is used to run on multiple test script on the same time on the different nodes on a different browser types. And Selenium Grid is hub node architecture, where hub control different test script on various browsers and operating system and language on various nodes. So now let's move to a quick demo, right? Let's check with a small code to print hello world and another program which calls Facebook and then Gmail. To launch Selenium, we have to call IDE. So this is my IDE. It is Eclipse. I have already installed it. I'm going to launch. So this would be used to call Selenium. All right. So let's open. This is how it looks. It's initializing. Now it would ask you the location where you want to save all your project. So I have created my folder here, Selenium demo in the D drive. So it is up to your choice where you want to create your folder. Okay, whichever you create, there all your project would be saved by default. All right, so let's launch. Let me take a few seconds. It's initializing. Okay. Here we go. Right. So this is my Eclipse IDE console. You can now create any project here. All you have to do is to go to File, then New, and then you select your what kind of project you want to select. So I want to create Java project. So I'll select Java project. Or actually, I have a few sample projects ready for you. So this is my sample project. This is in Java. This is my package, and this is my class. Okay. So in this class, what I have done, I have given a command to print hello world. Here you can see, this is the print line command, hello world. So let's select and click on run. As simple as that. Now it would run the command on the bottom of the screen. You would see how it runs. Yes. You see the commands are complete, and the result is it prints hello world, right? So this is how you can test it. So any program that any language, you can put it here, create here, and try to run, and it would test it for you. So now I'm going to for another package that I have created here, that is Gmail. Under that is a class name test Java. So actually it's test. All right, so what commands I have given here, I have called first Firefox and then Facebook and then Gmail. So it should first launch Firefox, then open up Facebook and then Gmail, right? So let's select this and run. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's the result. So in the bottom you can see these all are running my commands. Okay, but what's the result? Is it going to launch the Firefox? Let's see. Still running. Here we go. Here is my Firefox being launched. Yay. Now what? It would open up Facebook. You see? Look at the address bar. Facebook is being launched. And there we go. This is Facebook is open. Now it should open Gmail as per the program. Let's wait for a minute. Here we go. This is the Gmail account. All right. So this is a simple program. I'm not going much into coding, but this is how you can run your programs and test the results and see each and every command, how they are working, which is pass, which is fail, and everything you can document it, right? So I hope now you understand what is Selenium and what is Selenium software tools or software suite. So if you want to know more detail about this, need more course material and labs, please feel free to contact us, and the contact details are given in the bottom of the screen. And do not forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.